Hello everyone. Hello. How are we all? I think you can get what we're doing today. Also, I look like a hot mess, and that is okay. We do not have to look perfect all the time. Hello. I like soup. Hello to donks. Welcome in. Ooh, let's you know what? That's a good place for chat. That's fine. I might just boop. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, that's... Okay, there we go. There, chat's just going to stay there for now. Hello, how are we? There we go. Shall we jump into it? Hang on, let me pull up everything that I'm going to need, because I honestly cannot see anything right now. Hello, alright. Let's get that tracker up on screen. Let's get the game up on screen. I think that's an excellent idea. Now we're cooking with fire, people. Oh, that's right. I forgot this setup is weird. Alright, let's move that out the way. That way I can still see stream. And there we go. That's a weird sort of view to have, but that's fine. Alright, shall we get into it? We've got a new Twilight Princess seed today. Yes, let's do this. I love the attitude. I love to see it happen. Alright, where is my tracker? There it is. Where is my game, actually? That's probably also a good thing. Alright. Yay, I can't wait. Neither can I, Soup. And because you're the first one here, you get to pick the name for this file today. Hello, controller? You better not have picked this exact moment to, like, cark it on me. Control? Okay. We're good. You get to pick the name of the file. Give me a name. I'm just gonna make sure this is running. Spunkles. Spunkles. That's gonna be shortened to a very inappropriate thing. I hope you know that. Spunkle. That's weirdly, but still. Hello, Snecky. Hello, Ducky. Welcome in. Okay, we're going with it. Let me pick again. I was going to say potato. That's a lot easier of a name. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to struggle with calling him Spunkle, especially trying to shorten it. I don't want to end up calling him Spunk. Whoopsies. Potato will do, absolutely. Thank you so much. How are you, Snecky? How are you, Ducky? I'm glad to hear that we've got squealing. I'm assuming that's like of joy, right? Alright, mushroom. Let's go. Oh, that barely fits in the character limit. Look at that. Welcome to Twilight Princess Randomizer. I picked a whole bunch of different settings than I did last time, so I have no idea what's about to happen. Not gonna lie. Oh, we're already in our outfit. Excellent. I picked a whole bunch of different... I went, you know what? I picked all these settings last time. Let's pick the exact opposite. So I have no idea what's about to happen. Ooh, hang on. Ginger Link? Hello. I actually... That's a good look. Ginger Link is nice. With the black outfit? Oh. That's actually really... I like that. That's a nice look. Mushroom time, potato time, mushroom soup. Oh, it's like, what does soup have to do with this? It's your name. What on earth is happening to Link's head? What? What just happened? Okay, sure thing, Link. Okay then. good seed if that's already happening. Alrighty, I want to hear from you all. How are you all going? How are you all going today? How's it all going? I've just realized that chat is really hanging over the stream, so just bear with me. I might just... No. Tiny chat. We love some tiny chat. It's cute. Tiny chat is cute. Alright, we could have cut this cutscene. We could have skipped the cutscene, but you know what? That was so fun. I'm not too mad. Alright, we're gonna skip that though. Alright. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Welcome to our Twilight Princess randomizer. We also have a really weird audio glitch happening. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's actually playing both the Audon tune and the cutscene music at the same time. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's go. It's still playing the cutscene music. That's actually kind of hilarious. What have we got in our first chest? The trap rando was last time. No. We're not supposed to get traps this time. Literally the first thing. Wow. Also, we don't have the fishing rod. Literally the first thing we get. What's the seed specs? Also, nice outfit color. Thank you. It is a nice color, isn't it? Okay. Good question. So we need to defeat Ganon. And in order to do that, we need to collect the 4 pieces of the Mirror of Twilight, which I'm fairly certain can be found anywhere in the overworld. That's probably going to be a mistake. Arrows 20 can be found in Castletown. Excellent. Helpful stuff. So the shops are randomized, item rewards are randomized, items that we get for completing side quests are randomized. All chests are randomized. And as I said before, we could find a Mirror of Twilight in the shop here. I mean, it's not bloody likely, but it could happen. And with my psychic skills, now I know it's gonna, I'm kidding. It's going to be, ooh. Okay. So, orange rupee for, I got this in for the kids. I got 100 rupees in for the kids. Excellent. So, we are looking to get the 4 pieces of the Mirror of Twilight to go defeat Ganon. Now, we have cut out all of the Twilight regions. So last time we did do the Twilight sections, which was fine, I guess, if not a little boring. So we have cut out the Twilight sections in order to ensure that we can sort of just move it along a bit better. This audio glitch is kind of confusing the crap out of me right now. Your hair looks so pretty. Oh, thank you. It's just a little fly. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I have done nothing to it. I just took it out of its braid literally about 30 seconds before I hit start. I've been woefully unprepared for today's seed. In fact, I meant to start it at 6. Today's stream. I meant to start at 6 today and then got a little sidetracked with crap. How do you build a Twilight Princess randomizer seed again? I forgot. Just to confirm, we start with no items and we have nothing. Excellent. Alrighty. Now, because we've started after the point of Twilight, it's a little confusing. Okay, so we do need to... It's a little confusing over what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. Because we haven't started from this point before. But it looks like the monkey still has the crib. So let's do that and we can do the fisherman's check. And that's what I did today. Oh, excellent! Yeah, in this hot weather, because it's been surprisingly hot where I am at the moment. I don't know about everyone else. Surprisingly hot. I've just kept my hair up in braids the entire time. This is just so much easier. So it's so much easier to maintain and manage, and it's just a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot better having it out of the face. Hang on, up a bit. There we go. That's it. Alright. We've now got 3 pieces of music laid on top of each other. Okay, let's go. Oh, crap. No! Oh, I hate it when this happens. So now we have to push the cradle to the edge of the water. It's not so bad now, but I used to be so bad at doing this, at pushing it to the edge. Maybe I still am bad at this. Link, push it. Make like salt and pepper and push it, please. Oh my god. Push it! No, not that way. The other way. Oh my god. Okay, turn around. Push it. There we go. No, no. Used to be, yeah, I know. Used to be was the operative word. Still am terrible at this. There we go. There we go. Excellent. See, I'm better at it now. All right, let's go give this back to Uli. Yes, I know. I gave it to you. How excellent. Oh, my potato. I forgot that we named him Potato. Can I push her to move her faster? It's a bit rude, isn't it? Alright, let's go. We're just gonna... Oh, the randomizer just lets us do that. That's nice. What did we get for this? Our 5 rupees is a little unpolished, believe it or not. Excellent. Thanks. Grand. Alright. This is a normal sign. It's not a sign that the game's put up, is it? No. Excellent. I don't think we need to do anything here. No, we don't. Okay. We will need to come back here later, but we don't have to do anything here right now, which is excellent. Also, bear with me for 2 seconds. I know this is highly weird. Just bear with me for 2 seconds, will you? Oh, where's my tracker gone? I didn't realize the tracker's missing off the stream. There we go. Much better. Give me 2 seconds. Microphone's still on, don't worry. Hello, Eve. Welcome in. How are you? Ow. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Good lord, what is happening in there? Nothing. I'm in the void. You can't see me. Oh, look, I'm back out of the void now. Sorry, I had a nail split a few like days ago, and part of it just sort of split even further and started catching on my shirt, so I was like, alright, let's just tear it off. But you guys don't want to see me tear that off. Sorry, yes. My mistake. Good lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis. Does that make you happy? Alright. Let's go straight out to the woods. We are gonna save and quit in a second, though. Never mind. No, we're not. Excellent. I was about to try and get rid of that audio glitch because it was kind of annoying me. Hello, Aeneas. Welcome in. Good luck with the rando. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully it's gonna be a good rando. I am not gonna lie. I've kind of forgotten how we're starting or where or why, but we're gonna get there. Alrighty, how are you? Let's, sorry, I'm just trying to think. Let's go. Oh, we already have Minder as well. Let's get the mirror shard from the, okay. So it's giving us Snow Peak Ruins text. Excellent. That's what we love to see. Alright. There's quite a few chests in Farron Woods that we can go through. So I think our best bet is just to systematically go through each area as we can. So we'll start going through Farron here, and then we'll just make our way through. So Chloro here will give us the key to get into North Farron. Whoa! Don't tell me this key is randomized now because it's already did midnight just give it away, or no? No. So based on buying. Oh right, yeah, we don't have any rupees. Oh, we don't even have a sword. Shoot, I didn't think about that. So no, Minda's flavor text is nothing. There is nothing to do with Lanayru Field. Okay, excellent. That's good to know. So as far as I can tell, we're gonna have to do this cave pretty much no hit because we have nothing to deal damage with. As far as I can tell, Midna's flavor text is dependent on what checks you do or do not have open. It has nothing to do with the progression of the randomizer itself. I'm fairly certain it's based on a progression flag in the game file, not in the randomizer. Unlike Navi, who actually has unique flavor text for the randomizer, Thingamabob doesn't. Which one's this one? Midna. Okay, okay. No. Let me open the chest. I'm gonna regret putting traps on, aren't I? Alright, that was it. That's all we can do in this cave right now without a sword. That's or a lantern. That's it. I did not realize we did not have a sword. This section's gonna suck. I don't actually think we can do much here without a sword, actually. No. 2 chests, 2 traps. Yeah, that's it. Every chest we've opened so far is a trap. That's gonna be like a new record of bad. That's like 100%. 100% success failure rate. It depends on whether or not you see a trap as a success for you as the viewer or a failure for me as the streamer. Get that sword now. Working on it, hopefully. Hopefully we find a sword. That would be nice. Alright, let's just... I was going to start going through the forest to make it easier, but no. Let's just go straight to Hyrule Field. Again, without grass rando or anything, this is going to be too terribly helpful, if I'm being honest. But there are... Actually, there's not even much in terms of the chests that we can get in Hyrule Field now anyway. Okay. Our best bet... We can't even break rocks to get money or anything. Break grass to get money. Now you gotta suffer a little, it's more fun. Honestly, very valid. That's fair. I get it, I guess. Our best bet is to go to CAC first. Then if there's nothing at CAC... I thought Twilight was done with. Okay, it is. I forgot about Highlight Field. Oh well. She'll be right. Oh, what's this bug? Okay. We do want the bugs. The bugs are going to be key through a lot of this. The bugs will give us money. So it's good to collect the bugs where we can. In fact... Oh! I was gonna say that was way too easy. Alright, that makes way more sense. Oh boy. Let's go. Game, thank you. Let's go to CAC. Oh, we've surpassed Twilight and have reached Sunset now. That's it. That's it. Sunset Princess. That sounds like a really nice cocktail. Ice trap. Yeah, 3 ice traps and no items. We are doing great. Sign? Oh, that's a normal sign. Alright, okay. On the upside, we can actually replenish our health here, which is really nice. Now, something I didn't renew from our previous randomizer. I don't know if you remember or not, but our previous randomizer, rolling into things would actually deal damage to us. This randomizer, no such case. I just want to see if we need to do the Ilia flag or not. No, Illy is already here, so is Telma. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. So that flag is set at Lake Bed Temple. And that's because the Goron Mines and the Forest Temple are open. Okay, cool. So one thing I did do is I set the Goron Mines and the Forest Temple is open, as I literally just said. This just means that I can cut out the really annoying process of doing the whole sumo wrestling to get into Goron. Okay, they're all vanilla. To get into whatever you call it, the Goron Mines. That's the one. Words are not wording for me today. No, that's got to be an ice trap. That's not a mirror shard. Huh. 200 rupees for a mirror shard. Or I could buy 50 rupees for 50 rupees. That might be a good deal. Just saying. Mirror shard for 200 rupees. Okay. That's good to know. We will definitely keep that in mind. I forgot about the 3 little girls. Yeah. I'm assuming you mean like Ilya, Beth, and oh, she's not out here. Luda's not out here. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so there are a few things that we can check in nonetheless. Number 1, we can check to see if the Barnes bomb bags are unlocked, because remember, I don't know if you remember, but we had a fun time trying to figure out why on earth the Barnes bomb bags weren't working last time. I actually still don't remember why they weren't working last time. It was a really stupid reason, I remember that. Okay, cool. Once again, once we get rupees for that, we will definitely be doing that. Unfortunately for us, trying to get rupees is a little bit harder without a sword. Alright. Every good randomizer has a little bit of struggle at the beginning, though. Maybe that's just me, but I think every good randomizer seed has a little bit of, where am I going? What am I doing? In every seed. That's a normal sign. I know this one's a normal sign. Yeah, cool. Alright. Let's go up here. There's 2 chests in here. 1 or 2 chests in this area that we do want to check. And then there's 1 more back on the ground floor. So it's good that we check the shop here, obviously. And we're getting some chests checked as well, which is really nice. If we find nothing here, we might go either Castletown or Lake Hylia first. Alright, nothing in the pots. Nothing of value at the very least. Here we go. I'm gonna wager it's an ice trap. It's like I know! Oh my god. Alright. Why are some signs vanilla and some helpful? The ones that are helpful are actually put in by the randomizer. They're not actually part of the vanilla gameplay. My problem is as much as I like to think that I know Twilight Princess really well, I genuinely... Who pays attention to the signs in this game? No one. So I genuinely don't remember. See, that sign down there is part of the randomizer. So any sign that's not there in vanilla gameplay are signs that are helpful. I don't think you can get this one without a cuckoo or a really precise... No. Almost, but no. See, this one here won't be helpful. But the one up on the top there will be helpful. So, speaking of which, we're going to go and get that in a second. 4 for 4, are you serious? Right? I'm going to tell you now, with the traps, there's different options for the traps. So you can put in, like, you know, not very many traps or quite a lot of traps. And we needed that heart container. That's excellent. So this is where one of the bugs were. Hence why we got a heart container. All the bugs are randomized. It was just really funny that our first bug was in fact a bug. I did not realize when I randomized the bugs that that's what it meant. So yes, when you do set up a randomizer, it asks you how many, like, you know, the percentage of traps that you want in the game. I picked the lowest possible percentage. Each chest, like each junk check being like a check that's not really all that interesting or not a good item, has a 12% chance of being a trap. This is our first non-trap chest. We are 4 for 5 on a 12% chance. That is ridiculous. Okay. Nothing of value in here. Actually, no. Every time I see the postman, we gotta talk to the postman. I love the postman. Woo, stuff. Yes, we got a whole 5 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place. Alrighty. Let's go up to the hot spring. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yes. Where am I going? Okay. Sorry, I keep getting Reddit notifications, like, non-stop. And every time I try and stop the notifications from coming through, it, like, stops for, like, a day or two, and then I just get more notifications. And most of them don't even interest me, because they're not even, like, for the most part, they're not even subreddits I'm involved in, or, like, I've even joined. But every so often, I get one that just catches my eye, and that one just had Metal Gear Solid. It was from Metal Gear Solid. Bombs can be found in Temple of Time. That was not worth our time, honestly. I am currently in a massive MGS hyperfocus, a massive Metal Gear Solid hyperfocus at the moment. So as soon as I saw that, I just went, oh. Yeah. Speaking of which, if you're ever wanting to, if you've ever thought, I want to play Metal Gear Solid, but I don't know where to start. Oh, hello you. It's weird seeing you in the daytime. I mean, yeah, sure, we'll come to you. I just wanted to check the bug here, but okay. Interesting. So, I've completely lost focus on what I was saying. I'll get to my Metal Gear Solid rants later. Let's see what Queen Rutella has for us. Get in. There we go. Please have something good for us, Rutella. Also, may I just say, Queen Rutella is probably my favourite design of any character ever. She looks so friggin' pretty and royal and... oh, absolutely stunning. Her hair is kelp. And it looks like hair and kelp at the same time. It's so friggin' cool. I love Rutella's design. Egg. Hello, thank you. Thank you for giving me an egg. Okay, that's actually not the Zora... that's not the Zora armor, that's probably a green ruby. 12% chance, people. 12% chance. Why would I expect any different? Alright. Oh, we can't even use this to get to Hyrule, to get to Lake Hylia, because we need water bombs to open up the shortcut. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, screw it, let's just go straight over. Where is the bug here? Not over there. Maybe I have to leave and come back, because Rutella does stop the keys from coming in, so maybe she stops the bug from spawning in as well. Or maybe I'm just completely forgetting where the bug is. Let's go out and back in, just in case. Because we could also push this to get a Poe to come out. However, we have no way of defeating the Poe. What the heck is with your chance? Right? This is not a lucky seed for me today. We've had some lucky seeds, but this ain't it, Chief. We are, what, 32 minutes in, and we are yet to find a single item. That's kind of mad bad luck. Alright. Where's the bug? There is a bug here, I know it. 12% chance! Okay, no, wait. I need to know. Oh. I accidentally hit many traps instead of no trap, wait, hang on. No, many is the second option, isn't it? Give me a second here. Let me cook. Other. No, that's... Bear with me. Okay, sorry. No, I must have hit many instead of few. So it's a 30% chance, not a 12% chance. But still, for a 30% chance, that is still bonkers. That's still bonkers. Also, while I'm ranting about, you know, getting like 7 traps in a row, feel free to vote on heads or tails, people. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Alright, let's jump on a Pona and get going. Still, that's very high. Yeah, for a 30% chance, we are having rotten luck with it. You would not expect a 30% chance to be quite that bad. I'm not gonna bother with Goron Mines because we don't have... While we don't need to do the sumo to get into Goron Mines, all the Gorons will still attack us. So there's no real point in going anywhere near there unless we have the Iron Boots. Or we have a way of warping past the initial entrance. Which we will if we find the Shadow Crystal. Here's another bug, which actually does look like to be a bug this time. Oh no, that's a piece of heart. Excellent. We found, what, 2 pieces of heart and 7 traps? Great first 30 minutes. Alright, there is one more bug around here as well. This bug is kind of, it's kind of iffy on where it is, because this is one of the bugs that I never remember off the top of my head on where it is. I also have no way against, defending against these. Is it just me, or is the music louder than her voice? Ooh, thank you. I will adjust accordingly. There we go. That should be better now. Feel free to let me know if it is in fact not better. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. I do not get to hear myself. I don't hear myself when I play these games. I don't hear the game. Well, I do hear the game audio. What is that? What was that? Hang on. We are turning around. We're gonna get damaged doing this. But what was that? That looks like the Dominion rod or the bow. Is that the friggin' bow? Hang on. Can I roll into that and get the bow? No, I have to claw shot it or boomerang it. Gimme! Gimme, please! Alright, we're coming back for that. We know where the bow is at the very least. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Let's go over the bridge here. Much better. I'm glad to hear it. Again, thank you so much. I don't get to hear my voice. I don't get to hear how things sound. So I genuinely appreciate it every time. Alright, let's... Is that bridge open? No, of course it's not. Oh, that's what the money we have to raise is for. Excellent. Alright. Yeah. Attack me, whatever. Thank you. Alright. How's that heads and tails looking, by the way, people? You've got a minute and a half left on that, and Tails is winning by a significant margin, and of course we can't go there. There's boulders in the way. How... Yes. Game? Come on. Alright. How's that going? Oh, okay, sorry. Random shift. Heads is in the lead now. Before it was Tails in the lead with a significant amount. So, if you want to see Tails, if you think Tails is going to win, or if you want to, if you think Heads is going to increase its lead, feel free to get your points in for that, everyone. Alright. Let's go the other side of the bridge. Why not? Okay. Also, let me open up the stream here so I can read the chat easier as well. Okay, so we know that's the bow. I wonder if we can get eyes on what that one up there is. See that random flickering in the corner? That's another bug. Ew. I don't think we're going to be able to get proper eyes. Crap. We are also blocked in here. Wonderful. Let's go. Clearly this was not the way to go. I genuinely did not realize how much of this map is blocked off by rocks. You know what? Bear with me on this one. Hear me out. Hear me out. See, I'm cooking with a big brain over here. That's gonna put us back at the beginning of Hyrule Field and I'm no longer gonna get chased. In theory. Oh crap, I'm tiny brained and now I don't even have a horse. Oh, this sucks. There should be some horse grass around here at the very least. If I had that bow, we'd be cooking with a whole lot of fire. There's our horse. That's fine. Nah, this should be perfectly fine. Alright. There we go. This way. I'm going this way. Alright, also, while we're doing this, I'm just going to quickly boom, and then boom. Now, you might be wondering, why does it look like I have two phones? And that's because I do. I have my old phone and I have my new phone. My old phone, this one here, tells me all of the predictions, and then this one allows me to read the chat. This one also allows me to see my video better. And that's because I'm still working off one monitor here, so sometimes it's a little hard to be able to see everything on my screen. I do have chat available at the moment on my screen, so that's really nice, but sometimes I don't even have that. Alright, let's go the other way. Oh no, I missed heads or tails. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of opportunities. This won't be a long stream. I've got, unfortunately, way too many things. Like, I've got so many things to do tonight before I head off to bed. But it's gonna be a good one for while we've got it. Alright. Let's go down here. Yeah, let's go this way. That's a good idea. That's fair, girl. Let's do this. Absolutely. Let's do this. Alright. We are going to see a freak out for a second. Nope. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll be able to see what this bug is. In theory. That's the fishing rod. Okay, that's good to know. We know where the fishing rod and the bow are. Oh, sorry, horse. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. I want that rupee. Hey, alright. We are part of the way there of affording our the piece of the Mirror of Twilight, which is excellent. It also means that we can go back and buy more money if we need to. Ordon Shop has 100 rupees for sale for 20 rupees or something like that. That's a net profit of 80 rupees. Math. That's right. Here on this show at this moment, you get math. Aren't you lucky? Hooray! Yay! Hooray! It's math! Alright. Okay, thank God. This has, that blue chew has a small chance of being a gold chew. And it would have broken my, like, a red chew jelly. It would have broken my heart if it was actually a red chew. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to see the weird, messed up cutscene of surviving in Twilight as a human, but we should be able to go straight into Lake Hylia from here, which is actually quite good. Alright. I was just making sure there was nothing of value that we could get right now. I thought it was 30 rupees. There was, oh, it might have been 30 rupees. Still a net profit. We love a good net profit. Also, thank you, Ducky, for taking notes from me, because I did not take notes at all. I have no notes. If you've ever seen the TV show New Girl, New Notes became like a big joke in one of the later seasons. Alright, there's a sign here. What do you say? There is nothing in the Sacred Grove. Interesting. Okay. Now, we've got enough money for Flight by Fowl, which is really nice, because if we didn't have any money for Flight by Fowl, we were not getting into Lake Hylia. Let me just say that one right off the bat. I have all the noted. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, because I did not think about that at all. In the slightest. Nothing. Nothing past my tiny little brain. There's no chest there, is there? Well, even if there... Oh, it's a... Okay. No, that's a cuckoo. We're going straight over here and we're gonna try and get all the chests. I don't think we're gonna get them in one pass. Especially considering I'm historically quite bad at this. Hell yeah! Oh, Ancient Skybook. We've got some letters for the Ancient Skybook. Okay, let me hang. Okay. Risk. No! Damn it. Okay, I knew we weren't going to get all of them. That second one is actually the hardest to get for me. Ooh, a bottle. That's really good. I will always take a bottle. This may have been cooking. This may have been a good idea to come here. 50 rupees is fine. We'll take that. And we'll take 5 rupees. Sure, why not? I don't think there's anything on this ground level. Nothing. Excellent. And there's a 20 rupees behind here as well that we can get. I didn't mean to do quite that, but sure. Alright, so this was a genuinely good idea in some places. Okay. Excellent. We're going to skip him for now and we're going to come back. So, no cannon here. Interesting. So we do need to do something to unlock the cannon. I'm assuming it's all the sky letters. Last time we had that completely open. Do I remember what settings I changed for that? No, not in the slightest. We're also going to check to see... We can't open up this cavern, obviously. But we are going to check to see. It looks like Aru's up there, and we should be able to get whatever the check for Aru's notes. That should be something that we can do. Provided that the Poe doesn't knock us off the ladder. That's actually a risk. Alright, be kind. Okay, cool. We're clear. The Poe can't knock us from here, that's fine. Alright. Excellent! Mr. Potato, is it? Oh, that's so funny. Mr. Potato, I love it. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Is that actually the Mirror of Twilight? Because that's the trap signal. No! Okay. What? Not what? Oh! Oh! We have the first piece of the Mirror of Twilight. Excellent. You mean we actually get to go to Arbiter's Grounds? No, we still need Aru's letter for that, which we have not yet received. Sorry. But on the upside, we now have the Mirror of Twilight piece from the Arbiter's Grounds. That's just as good, right? Wow, okay, so literally no items, except for a piece of the Mirror of Twilight. We're also only 30 rupees off from being able to afford the second piece of the Mirror of Twilight. In theory, if that could still be a trap piece. I'm not convinced it's not a trap piece. We're gonna see though. There's a very good chance that we find Aru's letter. There's still a good chance of that happening. And if so, we will definitely be going to the Gerudo Desert. Absolutely. Just trying to think if it's worth going... If it's worth going back up to Flight by Foul now and getting that last chest. Okay, there's nothing we can do up here. But... Cool, nothing of value. I couldn't remember if there was a sign up here or not. I thought there was maybe a sign up the front, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Okay. Let's do Flight by Foul again. Just so we can get that second chest and knock it out of the way. The quicker we start knocking things out of the way, the better. Okay. Alright. That's gonna take 30 rupees from us, but that's fine. Give it a shot. Alright. Sorry, we missed the cute cannon. Alright, then we can finally make our way to Castletown. I think that's our next best bet. Alright. Boom. Also, heads or tails? Alright. We have our answer for heads or tails, everyone. Let me pick up the chicken. And then let me... Boom, boom, boom. Let's choose our outcome. Congratulations to everyone who picked heads. Well done. Who was that? That was... excuse me. Can I see? No, I can't. Donks and Ducky, well done. Congratulations. I'm glad to see it. Alright, let's go do our last Flight by Foul check, provided I don't miss, which is still a very, very big possibility. I am very bad at getting this one chest on the second level. Alright, we're gonna lock in for a second here. I want to skip this platform here and... There we go. Excellent. Alright. Anything of value? No! Classic! Excellent. Thanks, game. XOXO Gossip Girl. We love it. Thank you, game. Alright. Let's at least... We can recoup our 20 rupees. So we're not at too much of a loss compared to where we thought we were going to be, so that's fine. The Iron Boots would make that game so much easier. It is so much easier with Iron Boots. I love the Iron Boots for Flight by Foul. Iron Boots and the Gale Boomerang. So there's a little, and I'll show you. I'm not sure if, it may be a very well-known secret. I'm not quite sure. There is a little, propeller. That's the word. There's a little propeller there. If you hit it with the Gale Boomerang, the rotating top platform stops rotating. It's really nice and easy and simple. So yeah, it does make it a lot easier to reach, which is really nice. Unfortunately, we don't have the Gale Boomerang or the Iron Boots or literally any items apart from a bottle. We have a bottle. So technically we can go beat Get. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go. Back on our trusty steed. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. We can also go to Agatha, because we do have a bug. We can go to Agatha and see what she's going to give us for that, which is very nice. Let's make our way up to Castletown. I think Castletown's our next best bet. There aren't too many checks we'll be able to do right off the bat, but there are a few here and there. There's also some bugs up here, I believe, that we can check. Yeah, whatever. Right? It's over here, isn't it? It's over here. A claw shot of the Gale Boomerang would be nice, please, bug. No, you're an actual bug by the looks of it. No, you're a trap. That's it. Next randomizer, no traps whatsoever. Nothing, nada, nyet. We are having nothing. No traps. I've had enough of bloody traps for one lifetime. Alright. The other... Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a sign there. For a second there, I thought the White Wolf was there, but no. Let's see what this sign says. Oh, sorry, Pona. Get up, Link. Up. Thank you. Let's see what this sign has for us. Farron Woods is the way of the hero. It would be nice if we could get through North Farron Woods without dying. So, yeah, you know. Fingers crossed that'll happen one day. Alright. But it's good to know that it's on the way of the hero. Will I remember? Who knows? Probably not. Again, I should be writing these things down. But what's the fun in that? There's nothing we can do about the star game. We don't really have enough money to donate to that guy for a heart container yet. And the money that we do have, I wouldn't want to give out yet. Agatha. No. Agatha. Thank you. So we have one golden bug, and this is normally the check for the adult wallet. So we can at least see what this is. Again, I love the black with the red hair. I think that's fantastic. Alright, yes. Alright, what have we got? We've got a golden stag beetle. Little stag beetle. Your spiky pinches are so sharp. They must feel good. I'm low-key judging. That's what I get for low-key judging. That's what I get for judging. Okay. Oh, fun fact. I don't see a lot of people mention this. You can actually go upstairs in Agatha's castle. you can actually come up here and have an explore around. This is her bed. And this is her entire upstairs area. How cute is that? Also, I kind of want to steal those bottles because I think I need them more than she does. Just saying. Alright. Let's go... Again, there's not too much we can check here, but we can, in theory, spend the 10 rupees. We can't do anything up at Giovanni's yet. Just got a notification that someone I know is playing Silk Song, which, like, iconic, love it. Farron Field is the way of the hero. That's where we did see the, whatever you call it. Yeah, my feet are too closed. What was it called? Oh my god. The fishing rod. Why am I struggling to speak so much today? That's not good. This isn't open, is it? No, okay. For a second there, it looked completely open, and that kind of confused me. Okay, so there's not all that much we could do here, really. Okay. Sorry, just bear with me while I'm thinking. Okay. Ooh, shoot. Okay, there's not much we can do out the side of this gate, I don't believe. But let's have a look all the same. It's all about checking. The biggest things that we can check at the moment are the bugs. There's no bugs across here at the moment, but I just wanted to check. Yeah, nothing of value. Wonderful. Without much in the way of weapons, we can't really do all that much, sadly. So we are going to check all the bug locations and any chests that we can come across in the overworld. There we go. Otherwise, what we can do is we can try and make our way through Farron Woods regardless. We might need a red potion if we can swing it, which, like, we can buy them at any shop. But we might just need to sort of swallow the cost of that. But we'll see how we go first. Alright. This is where Hyrule Field gets really laggy, because no, I forgot that this was an issue, and I didn't fix it. From last time. So, oopsies. Oh! Oh, is that the slingshot? Oh. I think we're dead. Oh, no, okay, we're still a little bit alive. Alright, this sign will have something for us. Snow Peak Ruins is on the way of the hero. Excellent. Alright. There is also a bug around here that we need to collect. What was that? Was that actually... I think it's another trap. Okay, which one's the legitimate... Oh! Okay, so the other one was either an upgrade to the fishing rod or a trap. Okay. An hour in and we have our first item. Yay! Okay. Interesting. What we're gonna do, let's go back up to the other side of Hyrule Castle. What we can do is we can head up to, Zora's River and Zora's Domain. We can't really get into Zora's Domain without bombs, but we can at least see if there's anything of value around the area. And while we do that, you've got two options. You've got 5 minutes. What are we finding next? A trap or literally anything but a trap? It's a 50-50 shot. Feel free to get in your channel points for that. I'm just gonna double check that there's nothing for us at Talma's. I don't think there is. But we're just gonna make that double check. Alright. The fishing rod is good though. So the fishing rod, believe it or not, oh my, if it isn't potato. Okay, yes. I thought it was weird that she was talking like that no one was there. Oh, this makes Thelma look so sad. Oh, she's talking about her friends and there's an empty table there. Oh, that's so funny. Hello, all of Thelma's friends. How are you? It is nice to meet you. Oh, that is so funny. Literally makes it look like she's got no friends. That's, oh. Funny. A little sad, but funny. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that also means, interesting. That also means that we can go talk to Russell at Farron Woods. Shad's in... Okay, Shad is in CAC, which we can actually reach. And... What's the other one? Ashe. Ashe's in Snow Peak, which we will be able to reach once we're able to get bombs. Or access to warping. So all the warp crystals should in theory be open. We're just trying to see if, like, you know, we can, I don't know, get anywhere with it. We need the shadow crystal to turn into a wolf to be able to warp. That's our big problem there. Okay. Let's go back out this way and head up closer to Thingamabob. Zora's River. Hello, Muffy. Sorry, the cat's distracting me with all of her cuteness. How is that Gamba looking? Let's have a look. You've got 2 minutes left on that Gamba, by the way. If you do want to get in those channel points, feel free to do so. What will we find next? 94% of people think we're going to find a trap next. And honestly, fair. Valid. Get it. And 6% of people think we're going to find anything but a trap. I like those 6% of people. I would like anything but a trap, please. Oops. Sorry, Epona. Okay. Welcome to Highland Field. I forgot to change the settings. That's fine. Okay. Is it just about did those heart... That heart container sound get louder? Alright. Let me just think for a sec. Evening chats. Hello, J Buttcrumbs. Welcome in. It is good to see you. There's a orange rupee there. That's fine. Hello, J Buttcrumbs. How are you? It is good to see you. Let's, there's nothing of value here. I genuinely forget where that other golden bug is, but I'd wager it's on the other side of the bridge. I just wanted to double check here. Okay, if I get hit, I'm kind of dead. So let's focus on not getting hit, I guess. Nothing. Nothing. We is the goods. How are you and everyone else? I'm doing well. How's everyone else going? I'd be going better if I could find this golden bug, but that's fine. Maybe I am just really dumb and I don't remember it. Maybe it wasn't ever here. That's also a very distinct possibility. Well, that's a dig spot. We know that's a dig spot. Oh, we also got some hearts doing that. That's really good. Okay. That's just fun. Let's Let's go up here. This is probably blocked off by boulders, but... Or is this fully open from here? For some reason I thought this was blocked by boulders. No, it's not. Excellent. Even better. Alright. Now, there's not too much that this affords us, but at least we have most of the map filled out now. So, we can have an idea of where we can and can't go. Essentially, that was our only point of doing this. Excellent. Hidden Village is closed off to us. That's good to know. Alright, there should be a sign up here, I believe? No. Yes. I thought there was a sign up here. Alright. The reward for the is a rapid... Okay, so the rapid mini games is a trap, and plum is a red rupee. And... Okay, butterfly for helping hand. Okay, excellent. They're really good to know. So we don't actually have to do much in terms of the mini games. At least in the Zora's River area, which is excellent. The River Rapids mini game and the fruit mini game are actually pretty decent in terms of, like, you know, quality, but they can be really frustrating. Especially the rapids, the River Rapids one. That can be particularly frustrating at times. I will say, in terms of like mini games, I think Twilight Princess has probably the least infuriating mini games. Like, they're all good mini games. There's not one that I would say is outright bad or a chore to do. Sometimes they can get a little frustrating, but I have never once sat there and gone, have lost motivation for playing the entire game based on one bloody one bloody mini game. Which I can't say that for, you know, Skyward Sword, or if I have to play the Ocarina of Time archery mini games again, I'm not going to be happy. What's that? Well, that's a bow as well. Color me bloody... That's not a bow. No, that's a sword. Hang on. Wait a second. I can't just drop down from the top, can I? No, I can't. I want that sword, though. I'm gonna try rolling into it one more time. I'm aware that tech type might hurt me in the long run, but that's fine. That's not doing anything, is it? No. Closer to it? Can I roll? Nah, okay. So we do need something else to pick that up. That's really annoying. Alright, so 90% of people think that we're going to find a trap next, which honestly, can't blame you. Fairly fair. That's pretty fair. Let's see how we go at the very least. I think our next best bet is to... Oh boy. Did not realize you were there. Sorry, mate. I think our next best bet is to go back to CAC. We're going to run into as much grass as we can on the way there, just to see if we can get enough money for that piece of mirror. Wait, was that the bug? No. Alright, let's go. No, that way's blocked off, actually. We have to go back around the long way, don't we? Excellent. Again, we are, what, almost an hour and a half in, and we have not found a single weapon. We have found a bottle. And a sky letter. And the fishing rod. That's it. That is it. Okay. If I had a way of getting that 100 rupees, I'd just pick that up. That would have been nice. Excellent. Alright, let's go. So I was talking about before about how I'm in the throes of my Metal Gear Solid Hyperfocus, which, you know, I have this habit. I hyperfocus on things. It lasts for a while, and then I drop the hyperfocus, and then I pick it back up again, and then I drop it, and you know how these things work. If you have an ADHD brain, you know how these things work. Anyway, so at the moment, the only thing I can eat, sleep, and live is Metal Gear Solid. Every waking moment of my life, I'm thinking of Metal Gear Solid. In fact, I am currently thinking of Metal Gear Solid. Be lucky that you got this stream tonight, because at a certain point I was like, what if I just play Metal Gear Solid? No, I'm kidding. So yes, we there we go. Did I get the bug over here? I think I did, but did I? Yes, I did. Excellent. Yes. So we love a good piece of Metal Gear Solid. Anyway, if you have ever wondered, if you've ever thought, I want to play Metal Gear Solid, I don't know where to start. Great question. Great. It's not even a question. I'm forcing the answer upon you. Great question. Happy to answer. So Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta just released, which is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which is arguably probably the most popular entry in the franchise. And a lot of people are picking that up as their first ever Metal Gear game, which, you know what, can't fault you. It's a good choice. It's got great graphics, great gameplay, great story as well. Like the story, I've forgotten how good the story of MGS3 is. As someone who hasn't played MGS3 in many years, I am surprised with how good it was. But that being said, if you are looking to start playing Metal Gear Solid and you don't know where to start, my personal recommendation, on the Nintendo Switch, on PC, on Xbox, and on PlayStation, you can get the Master Collection, which has Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3. Not the remake, the original. Start with Metal Gear Solid 1. Now, for a lot of people who aren't as familiar with the Metal Gear series, why wouldn't you start with the first one? Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. Okay. Sure. Grasshopper, why not? I took a risk. We can go back for the Mirror of Twilight. We're gonna go back and quickly do the catfishing minigame. Just while we're here, because we've got the fishing rod, we might as well. Especially considering it is an actual legitimate check. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Excellent. So, there we go. So yes. For a lot of people who aren't familiar with the Metal Gear Solid series, you might be saying, no duh, why wouldn't you start with number 1? And to that I say, great question. Metal Gear Solid has a unique factor, much like the Zelda series actually, where the timeline and the release order, like the chronological order of the games in terms of the timeline in the meta, and the release order are not the same thing. So, release order, Metal Gear Solid 1, okay, no, wait, hang on. We're going to explain this. Metal Gear came out first. Then Metal Gear 2 came out. And then Metal Gear Solid came out. They are separate games. Then Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty came out. Then Metal Gear Solid 3. Then Portable Ops. Then Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. And then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Then Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. Then Metal Gear Solid 5. Then Rising Revengeance, which is technically part of the canon. However, so that's the release order. However, the chronological order of the game is a lot different. So in chronological, it goes 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, then Peace Walker, then Ground Zeroes, then 5, then Metal Gear 1, then Metal Gear 2, then Metal Gear Solid. I forget where Portable Ops falls into the chronological order. As well as that, I don't think Portable Ops is fully considered canon. So I don't think it was actually ever properly fitted into the timeline, like, officially. I could be wrong on that, though. I also need it to make it daytime, and we have no way of making it daytime. So yes, and then, yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, then Rising Revengeance. So the chronological order is very different to the actual release order. I say play release order first. If you're ever wanting to play Metal Gear Solid and with the release of Delta you just don't know where to start, my personal opinion, play release order. It is really easy to start off with Delta, which has the newest graphics and the newest gameplay and smooth gameplay and everything like that. And then going, so on to the next game, and you're going back to 1998 controls eventually, and it's gonna suck for you. So, you know, it's up to you, but that's my personal offer. However, if you do want to play Metal Gear Solid Delta first, see if you like the series. It's a great way to test if you like the series or not. Fantastic game. Where's Metal Gear Gaseous? You know what, that is a sort of joke in the series. Especially considering there's solid, liquid, and solidus. Which, no, I will not be explaining. Once you play the game, you'll get it. I'm not explaining for fear of spoilers. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do much here, if I'm being honest. But we're going to see. I don't think we're going to make it through this, through the fog at all without dying. I think we just straight up pass out. I think we just straight up pass out if we touch the fog after a while. We're still going to check, but I don't think it's actually possible for us to do much here. Maybe if we don't have the lantern, it won't... Okay, no. I was going to say, if it recognizes the fact that we don't have the lantern, maybe it just puts us in the original state? No. Straight up just... dead. Okay, wait for daytime, do cat. That's a good plan. Yes. Wait for the daytime, then do the cat check. And then we'll see where we go from there. If we had bombs or Gale Boomerang or Claw Shot, everything would be made so much easier. We could do so many more checks. But we're going to see how we go at the very least. Okay. Let's do this. We still have not gotten a single item yet, so we're gonna wait. That's another reason why we're doing cat check. So that way we can finally complete our gamba. Excuse me, I meant to actually hit you. Okay. Well, while we're here, we might as well have a quick run around to see if there's anything else of value that we can see to collect right in this very minute. Okay, so that's now the coral earring. That's probably... Yeah, okay, so that's now the coral earring. So that's good to know. The coral earring is in the field. This chest over here could also be something of importance. However, we need the claw shot to check that. At least we're collecting money while we do this. In some regards. Not many. Again, it's a little sucky that we can't entirely do all that much. Oh my god, okay. Nice job. Oh, okay. What's this? Did we check what this was? Oh, that's the coral earring that we literally just looked at. Excellent. Good job, Sally. Okay. Oh god, okay. We're sorry, Bona, we're abandoning you. Alright, we are just essentially, once we're finished waiting for daytime, once it becomes day, we'll go do cat check, then we'll go on a actually no, we won't even go on a break today. I might refill my drink and then we'll come back and see what else is for offer. If I'm being honest though, we are having a very barren start to this run. Okay. A lot of this is just gonna be watching me roll back. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, like and subscribe. No, I'm kidding. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, or you want to hear more about Metal Gear or Zelda or roller coasters, feel free to get some. Feel free to, you know, talk about it. Redeem some points. I don't mind. Do whatever you'd like. All right. Go away. Thank you for missing. Okay. I forgot how long this nighttime is. I think day-night passes in Farron Woods as well. Alright, you know what? I've got a better idea. How about we go on break while we wait for nighttime to turn into daytime? I think that's the far superior idea. That way I can refresh my drink while we are waiting for it to turn daytime. And we're not wasting precious daytime hours on break time. How about that? How does that sound? We will be... That game. Okay, you know what? We're just going to walk backwards into the loading zone and hope that day and night does indeed turn in Farron, which I think it does. How far is it going to let me walk back? Oh, there we go. Alright. We're going to go on a very quick break. It'll be like a minute max sort of thing. We'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I promise you we will be right back. And I will see you in a second. welcome back. Look at that beautiful sky. That's the wrong controller. Let's get back into it. Don't worry, I did know that it turned daytime. I was sitting there and I was just finishing the mouthful of chips I just stuffed into my mouth. I have this terrible habit of buying a lot of groceries, and then I buy groceries for a month in advance, and you know, freeze a lot of it, obviously. And I make up, I meal prep, and then I freeze the frozen, like I freeze the ready meals and all of that. And then I have a habit of either forgetting to defrost it in time, or and you know, not having food for dinner. Not having food, but like not being able to eat the meal that I planned for dinner because I've forgotten to defrost it. Or I eat everything way too soon because I get way too hungry. And then I have nothing for the rest of the paycheck. Which is currently my fate. Oh, no, I'm in a mix of both. I forgot to defrost the dinner, and then I ate everything else that wasn't frozen way too quickly. So, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just have a piece of chicken for dinner, like a nice piece of chicken, not like a little tiny little scrap. A decent sized piece of chicken for dinner. Unfortunately, when you eat just a piece of chicken for dinner, you kind of get hungry. Who would have guessed? Oh. Alright, let's do catfishing. How's everyone feeling post-break? How are we all doing? Let's hear some... There we go. What is the cat getting today? Getting the green gill. I love that little jingle. Alright. Let's see what returning the cat gets us. Normally it will get us a half-empty bottle of milk. Which is actually way better of a reward than it sounds. Normally I'd get someone's half-drunken milk. I'd be like, excuse me? No, this is an actual good reward. What are you gonna give me? I mean, sure. 30 rupees. Net profit. We're not gonna buy the milk yet. We could buy the milk, but we're not gonna do it. Not while we can get chew jellies for free, essentially. Alright, so that was that. Now where do we go? Who knows? I don't. Oh, actually. Can we do iron boots check? Let's see if we can do iron boots check. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, because I know everyone's gonna ask. Pet that goat! Yay. Alright, let's see if... Yeah, I think we can do iron boots check here, which is gonna be good. That's another chest that we can just get out the way. And hopefully it's gonna have something of value for us. Oh, right, we're supposed... Okay, cool. For a second there, I thought I said I would tell Ronaldo, and that's probably not a good idea. This is a certified goat moment. It is indeed. It is indeed, Eve. That's how it works. Boom. That's how I feel getting out of bed in the morning. Alright. I feel like it's important to point out, this was the first time Link had ever been shirtless in the Zelda franchise. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, I also am not good at this. Oh, jeez. See? I'm not good at this. Oh. Alright. We're gonna get there eventually. Are we gonna get a trap from this though? Oh, also, we got a piece of heart. We did not get a trap. So, the 10% of people who put in for anything but a trap. That's J Buttcrumbs and someone else. J Buttcrumbs and 2 others. Congratulations on your King's Ransom of points. We got a piece of heart. I don't know why I'm sounding so braggy about that. It's not me. Excellent. Congratulations to J Buttcrumbs and the other 2. Hello, the real Zelda God. The real Zelda God redeemed Link dies. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of killing Link while sumo wrestling, unfortunately. So yes, we will get there, I promise. Bear with me for 2 seconds. Oh boy. Again, I suck at this. Oh, no, come on! Alright. Thank you for redeeming Link dies, by the way. That's awesome. Alright, yeah. We've got to actually die first. Hang on. I don't know how we're gonna die. How can we die? I don't have a way of taking damage. Bear with me, because this is an actual challenge I've got to figure out. Oh, that's already broken? Why is that already broken? I was going to use the wasps to die. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, actually, let's just go into... I got it. So silly. Let's just go into Farron Woods and go into the cave and then just get mauled by the rats. That sounds like a great plan. Normally, I wouldn't be too happy about getting mauled by rats, but in this case, absolutely necessary. Or, hang on. Do I take damage from this? Do I take damage from this? Yes, I do! Excellent! Here comes your new... Oh, whoops, wrong way. Here comes your certified death. Thank you so much for redeeming your points for that. Let's go jump off a bridge. That sounds really bad. Please do not demonetize me. It is part of the game. Alright, let's go. Game. Thank you. Let's go! Alrighty. And how are we all doing today, by the way? Let's go. Whee! Almost there. The real Zelda God, thank you so much for redeeming all these points for Link dying. I appreciate it. We are almost there. We are about to see our Link die. Alright. Then we can go back and do sumo check again. Yay! There is your game over. Thank you so much. I appreciate the points. Thank you. Very fun. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you. Alright. I'll tell you what. Sometimes when you have no items and you're in an area like Ordon where there's not many places that you can take damage, if any, it is a fun challenge trying to figure out how to uphold that. That was fun. Thank you. Normally I would have just hit the wasps, but apparently I can't do that. That sounds so mean. Alright, let's go. Again, I genuinely suck at doing this sumoing, this sumo check, so... There we go. I genuinely suck at the sumo wrestling. I used to be so good at this, and I don't know why I just suddenly suck at it. This is the easier one too. This is the easy one. There is another harder version of this after this. Oh, come on. No, stop dodging. Yes, 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 we'll go again. Get wrecked, Link. I think that's me you're telling to get wrecked. No, stop it. Why am I sucking at this today? I mean, I know that because I suck, but still. Alright. There we go. Alright. No. No, 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 come on! Stop it! No! No, come on! Let me do this, damn it! No, 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 no. Okay, we're dead. I don't know if you can hear the furious smashing of my buttons, but I'm getting there. It's becoming a lightly irritated smashing of the buttons. No, 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 come on, I'm so close. No, 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 no. No, come on. You were right there. Link fell ass backwards off. Alright, we were almost there. We can get it. Again, this is not a hard minigame. I suck at it. I'm really bad at this. And the funny thing is, I never used to be bad at this. I used to be good at this. Oh, excuse me, game. Thank you. I accidentally locked my computer somehow. Alright, quick little mini one. You have 1 minute. How many tries is it gonna get for me to get this? More than 3 or less than 3? Feel free to get your points in for this, because, yeah. No, 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 come on. No! No, no, no. Oh my god, okay. That's one. That's one. That's one. Alright. Come at me. Yes, come at me, bro. I hear ya. Okay, okay, okay. You're right there. No! You were right there. No, 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 no. You were right there. Let me have this, bro. times. You have... No one won that. No one won that, I'm afraid. Whoopsies. No one won that, but good luck. Good job to everyone who put in points regardless. Do we get anything good from this, though? That's the question. Sure, why not? Alright. That's all we can do right here for now. Oh. Alright, we can go up and do the Fardo. We can herd goats. Normally I wouldn't bother doing this, but we are running out of checks that we can realistically do without any items. So we might as well do this. So normally the game just requires us to herd goats as part of the entry thing. However, that's like part of the beginning game. However, this one here, where we get a heart piece for doing it this way as well. Okay. So at least we can see what this heart piece is. Okay. This at least is better than the sumo wrestling. Don't get me wrong, I find the sumo wrestling really fun. I'm just really bad at it. And this all ties into what I was saying before about Twilight Princess having probably the strongest roster of minigames. There aren't any that actively make me lose every single ounce of motivation to play the game. And there's usually one of these in a lot of Zelda games, if not most of them. For example, the Skyward Sword has Fun Fun Island, which is just not it. I do not... Fun Fun Island, for those of you who haven't played Skyward Sword, number one, what are you doing? Play Skyward Sword. But number two, Skyward Sword has a minigame called Fun Fun Island, where you have to float from the top of the... there we go. From the top of a, from the top of the sky down to the bottom. And you have to pass through rings to get multipliers. And then on top of that, you have to pass through every ring to get the multiplier. You cannot hit a single obstacle that because that reduces your multiplier. And then you have to land on one singular correct tile to win the minigame on a platform that spins quite fast. It is... Okay, we got a bug, sure. We can at least go hand in the... We've gotten 2 bugs, we can go hand them in. That platform spins quite fast, and the timing to land on the proper platform is really difficult. And in fact, can sometimes feel basically random. It's not, but it feels basically random. That minigame sucks. The one where you have to cut a whole bunch of bamboo is kind of fun until you get like to, trying to get the reward that you really want. Sucks. The archery minigame sucks. The one where you have to play the harp in the lumpy pumpkin, where there's literally no rhyme or reason to the rhythm, sucks. There's a minigame in every single Zelda game that genuinely makes you lose all motivation. The baseball minigame in Link Between Worlds is truly, truly awful. The dancing Goro minigame is not even a minigame, it's actually part of the required game, if I recall correctly, in Oracle of whichever. Sucks. There's always that one minigame that makes you lose all motivation to getting 100%. The archery minigames in both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but particularly Majora's Mask, suck. There's so many minigames that just... There are so many great ones, but it feels like every single game's got that minigame that sucks. The archery minigame in Phantom Hourglass sucks. What's Wind Waker got? Wind Waker's got Splosh Kaboom, which I really enjoy. There is a minigame, and I can't remember it off the top of my head, but there is a minigame that I genuinely hated doing in Wind Waker. Yeah, there's always one in every single game. We might as well stop by... no, we don't have the money to stop by CAC yet. Let's go straight to Castletown then. But yeah, there's always that one mini game that just straight up is terrible. I'm going the real long way to get to... Okay, whatever. In fact, I have to go the other way. What am I doing? Who knows? I don't. Yeah, there's always that one mini game that genuinely downright is horrible. Twilight Princess, I feel, does not have any really bad mini games. I might be forgetting something, but I feel like all of them have a level of enjoyment. The Star game with the claw shots can be irritating if you don't know what you're doing, but it is also really fun zooming around the cage. The River Rapids, again, kind of infuriating if you don't know what you're doing. But still really fun because you get to, you rushing down the River Rapids, it feels very alive. I think the weakest mini game is Plum and the Fruits, and even that's not half bad. Thank you so much. Ducky has redeemed spoiler log for item of your choice. I think you are getting sick of watching me fuddle around trying to figure out what on earth I'm doing. If that is the case, thank you so much. Look, but no retrieving for 5 minutes. Ooh, I like it. Alright, we are checking spoiler log for this. Let me find spoiler log for this. I've forgotten how to check spoiler log. There we go. Alrighty. Where am I? Okay. Claw shot. Okay. Okay, so the claw shot's in the Forest Temple. Am I reading that right? Yes, I am. Claw shot is Forest Temple, which we can't access yet at the moment. So we will definitely not be getting. Thank you so much for that ban as well. Hopefully we find a way of getting there as well. Now there is another claw shot in the game. I'm going to tell you now that is also inaccessible, and I know that because I accidentally peeked. Didn't mean to, accidentally peeked. But that is in a lantern cave at the moment. That is in the lantern cave, which we need bombs to be able to reach. So hopefully we find something that that will be helpful towards that soon. But for now, we might as well hand in our bugs while we've got them. Did we check to see what this was? I don't think we did. Oh! Are you kidding me? Let me have them! If we find the Gale Boomerang, that will also allow us to collect literally all of these items. Just saying. Imagine if that was the Gale Boomerang up there. It's a sign, so it's definitely not, but imagine if it was. That would have been so funny. And not funny, haha, I would have been legitimately mad. No kidding. Alright. So we need the lantern or the shadow stone to turn into a wolf to be able to access Forest Temple. We also need the Gale Boomerang to collect a lot of the items that we have been seeing as bugs. Gale Boomerang or Claw Shot, but we know where both the Claw Shots are now. So it's mostly the Gale Boomerang that we'd need. On top of that, bombs are going to be very useful in order to get to places like Zora's River and Zora's Domain. Either that or, again, turning into a full help. Alright. At least we have a clear-cut idea of what we are looking for. Let's go hand these bugs into Aggie. That's not a good name to call her. Yes, dogs are cute. Thank you. Alright. Let's go. So while we are handing in our bugs to Agatha, we need to talk. Not about anything serious. Just saying. Because Wind Waker, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which is a game that we have long since neglected on this channel. Oops. Yes. Piece of heart. We're raking in the pieces of heart. Just saying. The Wind Waker has now got an arbitrary code execution glitch. And yeah, alright, that makes sense. We haven't gotten one of those in a whole 20 minutes. Something I am going to spend the 5 rupees to check, however. There is something I'm going to quickly check. It's actually 10 rupees, but still. We're going to go to Fardo's place here and just check to see what pops up when we click love. Normally it shows us a heart piece, but I'm not sure if it would show us an actual heart piece or if it would just show us the area or if it would show us the item in place. Oh, well, that's not bloody helpful. Okay, so because we've emptied all the chests there, it just shows us the heart, that we've never collected the heart container for that particular chest. Okay, so that's not helpful in the slightest. That's good to know, though. Yeah, so Wind Waker has an arbitrary code execution glitch available for it now. And the world record for Wind Waker is now 16 minutes. Which is bonkers. In a really good way, but bonkers, wow. Okay. Oh, it's a lantern. I thought that was something really weird there. Let's go back to CAC. Yeah, let's go back to CAC one last time. There's also a chest up there that I would love to collect, but at the moment we can't. As sad as it is, it won't let us move back. Hey, I'm a scoundrel. Whatever. Alrighty. Well, let's go back to CAC, see if we can afford the Fused Shadow once we get there, and then we might call it there for an evening. But don't worry, we've still got about 20 minutes left. Alright. Oh, actually, please bear with me for like 30 seconds. I won't be going anywhere. Just bear with me for 30 seconds. My camera will be off. Don't go anywhere. There we go. I'm back. Sorry, I just realized I had to take my meds. Very professional. Let's go. Alright, yeah, let's head back to CAC and then let's see where we go from there. Like, we'll call it a night after that, I think. Let's see how we go. I don't think we've ever had a randomizer before, Twilight Princess or Ocarina, where we are 2 hours in and still have no form of dealing damage. We have no possible way of dealing damage to anyone or anything. This is quite bonkers. Alright. Hi, Lagfield. Let's go. Alright. Actually, yeah. No. I was gonna say, let's go that way. It's gonna be slightly quicker. It would, if we had bombs. Once we have bombs, this entire world's gonna feel so much more open. It's gonna be wonderful. We will get there, I promise. I hope. No, we definitely will. Alright. Alright. Now, if we don't have enough money to buy the Fuse Shadow, that's not too big of a deal. What we can do instead is we can go to Barnes and see what buying the bomb bag will give us. Because I think that was the really stupid thing. Now that I think about it more, I'm fairly certain that was that one stupid thing that we needed to do to get the bomb bag to actually work for us. Did you fish to bring the cat in? I did indeed. We did go fish to get the cat in. Go find bombs and my sanity while you're at it. And my sanity too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's quickly check spoiler log. This is a really quite annoying seed. I'm not gonna lie. Bomb bag. Hang on. No. Nay. Okay. Okay. Where are we? Sorry, bear with me. I know this is just a lot of watching me go. Like that Nathan Fillion meme from Castle where he's like... Yeah. Which, by the way, I've met Nathan Fillion. Okay. Oh, I don't even know if we can get it. That's my problem. Never eat soggy Wheat Bix. Okay, so it's right there. No, that's a wallet. That's a wallet. That suddenly makes less sense. Hang on, that was a wallet, not a bomb bag. Hang on, bear with me for 1 second, because that made no sense. Oh! Yeah, okay, right. You're not gonna like the answer. Let's go back to CAC. So one bomb bag is locked behind the claw shot. The other bomb bag is locked... There's 3 bomb bags. One bomb bag is locked behind the claw shot. The second bomb bag is locked behind the first bomb bag. Or the first or the... like, you know. One bomb bag is locked behind another bomb bag. And the third bomb bag is my least favorite side quest in the entire game. Let's go. I don't even think we can do that side quest yet. Oh no, we should be able to actually. So there is a side quest in Kakariko where you have to deliver hot spring water. No, I think we actually need to raise money first. I think we need to raise 1,000 rupees first before we can do that side quest. So our ability to be able to get the bomb bag is based on us being able to raise 1,000 rupees. Let's double check that because again, the randomizer may have actually The randomizer may have actually lowered that amount. I don't remember. But we're gonna see. Aren't you glad we did this? Thank you again. Thank you, Eat, for putting in for the bomb bag spoiler log check. Thank you. I appreciate it. Woo! This is a difficult, annoying seed. Okay, so yes, one of the bomb bags is hidden in a cavern, which you need the bomb bag to access. One of them is where did I say the other one was? One of them was on a ledge that's locked behind the claw shots. Not even the Gale Boomerang, just straight up the claw shots. And the third one is this mini quest right here that requires usually 1,000 rupees. Okay, let's see how much we need to raise to do this. Let's see how much money we've got to raise for this. 500 rupees. Oh. Okay. Bye-bye. We're not getting our Mirror of Twilight today. Okay. Being honest, there is not much we're going to be able to do today exactly for that. So we are going to quickly go talk to Shad down here, and then we are going to call it a day. Next time we will be going on the Great Money Hunt again. Without many items, there's not much we can do in terms of money raising. So we're gonna see how we go in terms of that. But we can at least see what Shad has for us if he's down here. If he has anything. He may not have anything. He may not even be down here. He's just straight up not down here. That's weird. Why wasn't he around the table then? Okay. Excellent. Grand. Why not? Alright. So, next stream on Thursday, we are going to see how we go with all of this. I will say 2 hour and 5 minute stream, and we found absolutely nothing. I think that's a new low for us. That's definitely something special. But don't forget, we caught 3 fish. That's important. Alrighty. But for now, we're going to call it here. Let's see if we can find someone to raid before you all go away. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Alrighty. Who are we? Who do we have going? Fish! That's right! Fish! Absolutely, we love to see some fish! Alrighty. Let's see what we've got going. Same category. Who else is... Let's go... Any percent... Someone learning any percent... random... any percent Twilight Princess. This is Waterproof Teabag, which is a great name. Don't forget to share the love around. If you like their content, feel free to give them a follow. Say hi in the chat. Stay and watch. I don't know. We're all just small streamers trying to do our part. So I appreciate everyone sharing the love around. Thank you so much for everyone who has commented, who has watched, who has lurked, who has done everything. To those who participated in our Gambas, and to those who redeemed points for things. I really appreciate it. Feel free to, you know, join in on our raid. And I will see you on Thursday. I hope you all have a lovely night. Thank you so much for watching as always. And I can't wait to see you then. Good night and bye!